Bentornati, welcome back to our program. Coming up a little later, we're also going to be talking about Ital Fest in Mississauga. We're also going to have some Okimagico for you and your birthdays. But for right now, we're turning our attention to Aurora Importing and their year, this year, the big year, 60 years, celebrating 60 years. And last week, Aurora Importing had the grand opening of their cash and carry. It was a wonderful afternoon of festivities, of course, joined by none other than the Mississauga Mayor Hazel McCallion joined us for the ribbon cutting, and she had some wonderful words to share about Aurora Importing being in the community for 60 years. She got the grand tour as well and enjoyed it immensely. It was a wonderful opportunity to see this new location, to see, the grand opening of the cash and carry. And not only were family in hand, but of course great friends of the family as well, and supporters. And as we have been, we've had a wonderful friendship with Mr. Tomino and Aurora for many, many years now. So we're very happy and proud to be there for this special occasion for Aurora Importing. And when we join now, I'm very pleased to have with me Mr. Tomino, a founder of Aurora Importing. Grazie per essere con noi oggi.
Hi, Andrea.
Thank you for being here. And I'm also pleased to meet for my first time as well, and for many of you, Mr. Tony Morello, president of Aurora Importing. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
So this is big news. 60 years, Mr. Tomino.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. You've been busy.
Before anything, I want to say good morning to everybody.
Sì, of course.
And then I want to speak English because Italian because
sì,
Italian.
Parli
Okay.
italiano.
Anzitutto sento doveroso ringraziare il signor Lenin Lombardi assieme al suo CHINtv per averci dato oggi l'opportunità di presentare questo nostro evento alla nostra comunità, 60 anni di attività. Un altro ringraziamento viene indirizzato a tutti i nostri amici e conoscenti, particolarmente ai nostri affezionati clienti, consumatori dei nostri prodotti ed infine, grazie a tutto il team Aurora, in modo extra particolare alla mia famiglia che per 60 lunghi anni mi ha pazientemente appoggiato e sostenuto, dandomi forza, coraggio, amore ed aiuto. Ecco il motivo costante di questa mia parola, continuità. Continuità è il nostro tema di oggi. Aurora, nata nel lontano 1955, si accinge a festeggiare il prossimo anno il 60° anniversario. Come tutti sappiamo, ogni principio ha una fine. E datosi che nessuno in questo mondo è immortale, dopo 60 anni di continua attività, al fine di dare continuità a questa nostra realtà, abbiamo corteggiato e coinvolto il signor Tony Morello qui vicino a prendere nelle sue mani il timone della nostra ditta con il compito specifico di traghettarla al prossimo livello. 60 anni di continuo lavoro sono tanti. Comunque ringrazio il Signore per averci dato la salute e la forza della continuità e spero che questa, sotto la direzione del nuovo Presidente, abbia continuità. In breve vorrei parlare di ieri, oggi e domani. Nel lontano 1955 trovare merce italiana era un sogno. La domanda era alta ed ecco la ragione del mio primo viaggio in Italia, susseguita da moltissimi altri, che hanno fatto affermare la ditta Aurora. Aurora è nata al numero 713 di Queensway, un piccolissimo negozio di alimentari. In pochissimo tempo questo divenne il pubblico ritrovo dei nostri connazionali in cerca di tutto e principalmente di lavoro. Ricordi incancellabili, troppo lunghi da elencare. A questo punto, al fine di occultare in breve la mia nostalgia e commozione, passo la parola al signor Morello che vi parlerà del presente e del prossimo futuro. Grazie.
Very nice. Tony, it's wonderful to meet you. And again, Mr. Tomino, we were talking about celebrating 60 years of Aurora Importing. What an incredible journey you've had here. And I know it's an emotional one too, because this has been your life and your career and your family much involved as well. But Tony, we're talking about we talked a little bit about the past, and tell me about kind of how you've embraced Aurora and being involved and now as president of Aurora Importing.
Well, I feel blessed to be part of the Aurora team. I've been in the food industry for almost 40 years, so it's in my blood, and to be part of this organization and the foundation that Mr. Tomino and his family have created is an honor. Truly is an honor. We have to set really our sights on where we're going to go.
Yeah,
like
so
Mr. Tomino said, it's setting up the business and the company for a new tomorrow and another 60 years. So we've got some great products that are the foundation of the organization that Mr. Tomino has created. But what we're looking to do is bring a lot of the products into the future and into what's current today.
So let's talk about what we have here. So we're going to go start from this side, Tony,
Sure.
if we can.
Actually, on this side, we have the franchise product, which we dedicated quite a lifetime developing, because I remember when I first got involved, it was very hard to get the support of the company because we were very small. But also they were unknown here. And little by little, with our hard work, we established. Today, we can say that we have quite a share of market here in Canada.
Now, it's funny because, we talk about 60 years, and I look at these products here, for example, and I remember this was always on my nona's table in a little bowl, on the table, always. And whenever we went to the, negozio, and we had to go buy, these were the products that I enjoyed. And so it's wonderful to see, where it came from. And
Perugino, those days, it was a name in Italy.
Yes.
It was still a #1 brand in Italy. And beside this, then we go to the Loacker. Loacker has been now in the market for quite a few years. They established from a little pasticceria in Bolzano, and developed such a tremendous product.
And you know what, Mr. Because of you, we've gotten to meet some of those involved in making these products in Italy. They've come and they've joined us on our show from Loacker and from Baci. So
beside that, I like to say that this company has invested a lot of money into developing their business by inviting a merchant from Canada, and they take them for 1 week, everything paid for, and visiting their factory. And when they come, they become ambassador forever, because nothing, no other company, they're at the same level of this company.
Incredible. And we also have some other great products.
This I was talking about yesterday.
Yep.
When
so
we
these
started,
are some of the products yesterday.
My first product, castagne.
So that's what started it all.
That's what started it all.
And why castagne? Why was that?
Well, because it was a mistake. I was a retailer.
See, these are the stories I want to know. Tell me.
I was a retailer, and one guy knew that I was going to Italy. He says, find me somebody that can bring chestnuts direct, because those days chestnuts were imported from the States.
Yes. Okay.
Italy will send to the States, and this is it. So I found the supplier, but the guy wanted the cake and he wanted to eat them too. So one day when he saw no future, he dropped them. He didn't want it because it was 1 day late. So I had to go and pedal one by one, and then
this is what started.
That's what I started.
Started the legacy of Aurora Importing, the journey of Aurora Importing.
Yeah.
And then we have some other great products here that kind of became as you went on, right?
Yeah, one by one, I had them to make it the best. This product here, I was the very first to bring. As a matter of fact, those days I used to bring this and say with a little poster, only tomatoes. But then the government stopped me and it says, why? Because there is a salt on it, but it's not that added the salt. It was a salt from the tomato, the composition of tomato, the trace of salt. So we had to take it out. And that was another story. But I was the very first one to bring that product from Italy.
Great. And then now, Tony, we're talking about, I guess, the future. Where are we going?
This is really being current in the market. Quinoa, spelt are all products that today's consumer is looking for. And we've taken Aurora into today with a lot of these products. the cherry tomato sauce, which is unique, the 00 flour. These are all products, again, that consumers are looking for today. They're unique, they're different, a little more upscale.
Excellent, of course.
The oil is just it's just a depiction of what we're doing with the 60th anniversary.
Nice.
So we're actually showing the 60th anniversary logo on a lot of our products, and you'll start to see a lot of this in the market over the next year to 18 months.
Okay.
And we'll be promoting, of course, a very significant milestone.
And this is new products as well?
And Alessia is a new product line, a new range that is in the market now. It's actually named after Mr. Tomino's granddaughter.
Oh, nice.
Alessia is her name.
With a double
With a
L.
double L.
With a double L.
But this is about easy gourmet. This is about products that are more upscale, better for you.
The
packaging is more upscale, but also better for you. The ingredient decks on these products are very good. So they're clean products. So we're getting a lot of great votes from places like Whole Foods and some of these other
Now, one more thing that I would like to emphasize is this Barocco. Nobody knows Barocco. Barocco, I originated the name from my town in Sicily, Ragusa, which is a part of the UNESCO because every building there is a Barocco. And we opened a branch of in our company to roast the coffee. So we are toasting coffee here in Mississauga. And we developed this branded for the high scale. Then they roast all coffee here with Aurora. So Aurora you find them in every supermarket. This you will find them only in the boutique and the specialty shops, which I encourage you to try this coffee. It's better, not because it's better than any other coffee, because it's roasted fresh. It's done here in Mississauga. Within a week, it's in the store, and that's what makes them unique and excellent. So I encourage you to try them. Right now, we did develop one smaller package of 150 grams, which has been featuring into many stores here in Ontario, and you can buy them for $1. $1 is a teasing just to try.
It's a tease, it's a tease.
A teasing.
Now, Mr. Tomino, I think we're almost time to go, but 60 years for someone else starting. I mean, you have the amount of the wealth of business. Your business savvy that you've received, the wealth of business knowledge that you have. What would be some of your advice for those starting out?
To not look for profit right away. Everything built over the time is well appreciated. Is a foundation is solid, and you can build and build and build. Too bad that after 6 years now, I'm still active. I would love to go, but I had to give up my helmets because even my supplier, they were aging. What happened if something happened to you? We like to stay with you, but what happened if something? That's why I was almost forced to have a young person, and I hope that he can take it over from me. Me watching from outside and see him performing, it'll be my pleasure. Thank you, Tony.
I would add, this business was created and set on a foundation of respect, trust, and honestly, it's the integrity that's been built over the years with his business partners. And it's my challenge is actually going to be to continue that and to keep that legacy going. So that's really my number one task, I would say.
Good luck on this one.
It's a lot of work for sure, but you know what, Mr. Tomino, you're great. And again, we thank you for bringing these wonderful products to our table for the last 60 years. And before I go, I'm sorry, would you mind, can I take these? Because when I see this, it reminds me of my nonna, and can I have these? A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of chocolate.
Not too many, because I see that you want to keep your life.
Well, you're trying out, but this was a good memory for me. Thank you for the wonderful memories and great taste for 60 years, Mr. Tomino. And congratulations to you, Tony. It's been a pleasure. At this moment now, we're going to, as I open this, we're going to change gears and we're going to say ciao to Mauro. And I will share with you, Mauro, I promise.
Va bene, mi fido.